Hey guys, welcome back to Angels of Death. Last time we reunited with Zach and ended up being chased by snakes. Zach ended up reopening his wounds, so now we are going on ahead to find something to help him. Are we gonna cut some crap? Bring it! I got Zach's sword to save me. The sweet scent. Phew, it's getting to me. It's making me feel woozy. Smells like it must be dangerous. I gotta hurry. The gate is shut. Upon closer inspection, there's water running from a faint pungent odor. There's something at the bottom of the water. I think I can press this. Could it be the switch? What was that? This water will burn my skin if I touch it. I gotta press the switch without letting the water touch my skin. Oh, maybe the sword. I mean knife. I wonder if I can dip the knife in the water. It opened. That knife, it's alright. This knife is really helping us out. What is this? It won't operate. Oh, this thing. The electrical cord, but it's been severed. If I could somehow supply the power. You need a supply power? Use knife! The knife is made of metal. Electricity could pass through it. Zach's knife is coming in handy a lot. Here it goes nothing. Now power supplied. It could be operated now. Opened it. Alright, now should work. I gotta hurry and remove the knife from the electrical cord. The knife. The handle is somewhat melted. The blade's still fine. I wonder if it's okay to keep using it like this. Sure, it's fine. It's Zach's knife. It has to be a monster like him. Lol. A mirror adorns the wall. What to do? Doesn't seem to be anything else here. Cut through it. This mirror, can I break it with my knife? Thrust the knife. Need to break mirrors? Use knife. I did it. It kind of looks like a knife is stabbing a knife. What? The mirror is rigid, but it looks like Zach's knife could penetrate it. Alright. Oh, the knife. The mirror broke, but the knife blade got chipped in the process. Well, that's not that bad. At least it didn't break in half or something. Sorry, Zach. Looks like I can pass through. Music got louder, so let's just do this. The sound of the organ. I can hear it coming from further back here. Proceed. Gotta keep going. Are we back from the beginning? This is... Oh, the smell. Hang in there, Rachel. Don't get high again. What's this sweet scent? Do you not think that it is God's will to determine who shall come to pass? Should the will of God differ from your own, what then will you do? There's no God in this world. No! No, no, stop it! She's losing it. I want Zach to kill me. I don't want him to die. But if God doesn't acknowledge me, or if he doesn't exist, then what am I supposed to do? I mean, Nope, now's not the time to think of such things. Anyway, I gotta hurry and get the medicine back. Gotta get the medicine. The Reverend. Or Gray, whichever one. Speak, man, speak. Why do you return alone, Rachel Gardner? Why are you smiling? And what became of Zach? Did you leave him behind? No, Zach can't move, so I just came looking for some medicine to treat his wounds. I know that Dr. Danny came to the store and has medicine. That's why. Oh, Danny, it is. Is it? That man is on a rampage of mindless self-indulgence. I truly wonder when his downward spiral began. Come to think of it, Danny is the one who brought me here. Oh, so he brought me here. Speechless, aren't we? Never mind that. Is there no medicine here? Where did Danny go with the medicine? It appears Danny is not himself. He briefly revealed himself to me, though his current whereabouts only God knows. Didn't you just say there was no God? Although he hath let his selfishness get the best of him, I took several vials of medicine from him. Then you know where I can find some. Indeed. Please let me have it. Do you really think it can be obtained so easily, Rachel Gardner? You would point that chipped knife of Zach's at me with trembling hands. How did you know that this was Zach's knife? Oh, I know. 'Twas I who brought him here. Though look at him, his body is battered, tattered, bloody mess. And thou hast deceived him, foul demon. Yup, I knew he was gonna say that weird demon. Witch. No. This is... Hey, stop throwing that stuff at me. I don't want to be high. Oh boy. Making us safe for a reason. Rachel, what hast thou done to them? Danny was a smart and sensible man, which is exactly why he knew this place like the back of his hand and refrained from self-indulgent conduct. And what about Isaac? He is quite simple to rephrase it, quite pure. And now he is treated horribly, greatly suffering to grant your wish to die by his hand. Wouldn't you agree this all transpired since your encounter? I haven't done anything. You are an enigma, Rachel. Just who are you? Not willing to answer, let me remind you that you stand before God. Aha! As I suspected, you have no true faith in God. No, I believe in following the word of God. Then, why do you feel that way? 'Tis not that you will not answer. 'Tis that you cannot answer, correct, Rachel Gardner? Your heart is smeared by deceit simply by virtue of belief that God has chosen you. And you are a witch who means to deceive my angels. I knew it. No. Well then, you shall be put on trial and find out. Okay, I did not click that. That was not me at all. Oh, it's court. We're in court. God desires the pure, and you are charged with being a witch who has deceived my angels. In any case, you must be cleansed. I am not a witch. Nay, you are a witch who forged a pact with Isaac, are you not? My promise with Zach is a sworn oath to God. Ha! You wouldn't even dare to use God as your shield. Then let me emphasize what you need not to forget. 'Tis not your choice to make, but that of God's. Now we shall contest thee. Let the trial commence. Is anyone present to testify against this person? There sure is, right here. Who's that? No, the bitch! Oh, she's colorful though. I like this new, ghostly persona of hers. Hello all. I'm your witness. I'll testify why this wonderful sinner is such a cruel, heartless woman. Hold it, don't leave me out. I don't like his color scheme though. I could testify all day about what makes Rachel so lovely. But knowing how stubborn she is, I'm more in the mood to humiliate her. I'm the only one who can testify for who she really is. Danny! How? I thought you weren't here. Rachel, rest assured as I am here in your corner. I'm here to defend you. Remember, I'm on your side. A testimonial triumvirate of sorts. Very well, each shall take a turn giving testimony. Now, who shall go first? Me, Reverend. Pick me to go first. Huh? That's not fair, Kathy. I called firsties. No offense, Eddie, but that's just not gonna happen. I'm first in line. Why, oh why? You didn't even give a reason. The biggest victim of this woman's villainy is moi. Unlike you creeps, I didn't have to become sickly infatuated with her from the start. Oh God. Why you gotta be so hysterical all the time? That's quite the mouth you got there, Kathy. I look forward to your testimony. Make haste. I grow impatient. Have the witnesses reached a decision yet? Yes, Reverend. I will be going first. Aw, man. You always gotta get your way. Alright, Eddie. Let's take our leave for now. You may begin your testimony, Catherine Ward. I got this in the bag. Listen well, ladies and gentlemen. This demon may look like an innocent gentlewoman on the outside, but her heart is as black as charcoal, a bona fide witch. I am not. Am I wearing all black? Do I have a giant weird hat? No. Case in point. She lies through her teeth. A complected pathological liar. Is there any evidence this thine testimony to prove Rachel a witch? Yes, like you wouldn't believe. I was cast down from my position as a condemner by her malicious hand. There I was, sitting high and mighty, watching the torture unfold. Then Zach proceeded to slash himself, because this woman told him something. One can say that Isaac Foster's stature as a sinner was also crippled by this meddling woman. The whole display was so pathetic that it made me furious. I ventured down to meet them head on. And what do you think this woman does without batting an eyelash? Bang! She shoots me! A condemner outfoxed and shot by a sinner. That's not something that should ever happen. That woman's nothing but a wily wolf in sinful sheep's clothing. Wolf in sheep's clothing. I mean, how could she cast me down to such a horrid place? Only a demon could do such thing. Only a demon can kill and torture people. But here you are. Not really. I have no memory of intentionally outfoxing you or destroying your reputation. You did too destroy it, you demon. And do you have any idea what hurts most of all? She enjoyed shooting me. Oh God, shut that laugh. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This is a witch we're dealing with. I vote for water torture, heh. I want to see you struggle and squirm. Give me a rush of excitement that even passed last time. Do you want to see it that badly? Huh? Do you truly want that to happen to me? I've heard enough. Huh? Reverend, you still haven't sentenced her yet. You are not the sentencer, Catherine Ward. Besides, what do you seek for someone who you deem to be a witch? That will be all. Get out of here. Moving on, I will call the next witness to state testimony against her. Eddie. Yippee! It's finally my turn. You guys are so self-centered. Try and have a little compassion. Right, Rachel? Edward Mason, are you capable of testifying against this person? Yes, Reverend. I am sure am. I'll go with whatever good and bad about her. Then begin. Rachel is such a cutie. Her voice is like a songbird, my favorite type of voice. That, and she's kinda like me. We're also close in age as well. Plus the way she knows exactly what she wants and goes for it. Which is exactly why I should have met you earlier, Rachel. I knew who you were, but the reason I fell for you was, because I knew that you were a lot like me. Rachel, I know what you did. It was you who buried the bird on B6, right? He was watching us all the way back then? Yes. That's why I was convinced we had a chemistry. Not to mention that you spoke of wanting to die, the perfect witch for me. But Rachel, you got a bit stubborn, didn't you? You didn't listen to anything I had to say. I tried so hard to charm my way into your heart in so many ways. Everything was for you, Rachel. But it was no use. Even though you never accepted my advances, I held out hopes that you'd eventually say yes. I even came to sweep you off your feet in total darkness, too. And after all that, guess what happened to me? I was slashed by Zack and left all by my lonesome in a grave. Oh, his grave. A grave and all. I like graves and all, but that wasn't the ending I desired at all. You can't be selfish about how you want to die. But that's where I finally realized the biggest thing that sets us apart. I really wanted Rachel. Everything I did was for her. But Rachel was different. Rachel did everything for herself and only herself only. How mean, you meanie. Her sugary whispers about wanting to be killed were all for her sake only. How truly self-centered and selfish. And stubborn, oh so stubborn. I also have no clue why you picked Zack over me. Stop being desperate. This is probably just Rachel being selfish again. You're being selfish, dude. She shows no regard for anyone's happiness. And that got me thinking, isn't all of that something that a witch would do? Right, don't you think so, Rachel? That's why I vote that Rachel be sentenced to hang in the spike-laden pit of death. Straight down to the pit she'll go, and only then will I make her happy. What? Are you angry? Sorry, but it's all your fault. Talk to me. Don't ignore me. Rachel's giving him the cold shoulder compared to the bitch. That's pretty funny. But sad at the same time. I feel bad for Eddie. Enough. What? But wait, Rachel hasn't answered me about anything yet. You're being misguided by the likes of a witch, Edward Mason. A witch can see right through a heart that embraces and fears her. That will be all. And now it's time for Peepers Creepers. An unyielding witch, you say. You are. I'm not a witch. Moving on, I call the next witness. State thine testimony against her. It's Peepers Creepers. Are the ridiculous testimonies over now? Hey, Rachel. You seem at ease, no? Are you relieved I'm here? Daniel Dickens. You are willing to testify? Yes, of course, Reverend. I mean, somebody's got to do a decent job of testifying for Rachel. I must be the one to sing Rachel's praises. Hey, Rachel, you know I'd never misunderstand you, right? Then begin. To be truthful, it's ridiculous to testify about something so plain as the light of day. That's how much everyone misunderstands Rachel. It all started in the therapy room where I first met her. At the time I was looking for the perfect pair of peepers. Living peepers forever frozen in death. Naturally, even dead peepers would do. But they get all cloudy. But it was not meant to be. After all, an average Joe's peepers change immediately depending on their emotional state. Despair to hope, disappointment to malice. Well, it comes with my profession. All the time I was in charge of counseling her. Looking back at it now makes me so happy. Never have I seen such magnificent, such fascinating peepers. Such blue, murky, and tranquil lakes among darkness, enough to steal my heart. Stop being creepy and a yandere. Go back to the hole you crawled out of. Then, during one of my sessions with her, the most obvious thing occurred to me. Her peepers were the very ones I sought, alive and forever frozen in death. I mean, there's no arguing that her heart is just odd. A pitiful, helpless soul. Daniel Dickens. Is what I say not true? Daniel. There's no way her soul could ever be saved. Danny. I mean, it's because of her soul. Stop it. Rachel's had enough too. And he doesn't know what to make of it. Her soul can't be saved. I mean, because her soul consumes others without mercy. Oh, that's creepy music. Or remorse. A soul that buries and steals anything it can. Oh my god, I'm actually trembling. This is creepy music. What's wrong, Rachel? Oh, what lovely peepers you have. May I look at them? Oh, and when we're reunited on B5, she was acting a bit strange. Even now she seems off, though. Look, now you're almost back to your old self. Everything will be alright as long as I'm here. Why don't we get through this together? Daniel Dickens. Oh, thank God the music's gone. Sorry. Is that your testimony? I could go in more detail about what makes her so wonderful if you'd like. No need for that. I think I've heard more than enough. Not to mention your testimony was rather condemning. Witness, you may now leave. It'll be alright, Rachel. You heard me, right? I said the real you shouldn't have its soul stolen. What? Oh, he was really there! Oh my god. Rachel Gardner. Your sentence has been determined. Freedom? Do I get freedom? You heard the claims by each of them. Danny's was especially telling. He is the most in tune with your background. 'Twas certainly Danny who watched over you the longest, and 'twas Danny who bore witness to the truth and never refuted you. He is no doubt infatuated with you, sorceress. Demon, witch, sorceress. You just won't stop, will you? None of that is my fault. Dr. Danny's just being selfish. That is true. Have you ever considered that you are the selfish one, Rachel Gardner? And that is also true. Eddie said so in his testimony about how you neglect everything besides your own ambitions. And then there's Kathy. What an unfortunate soul. On top of tricking her, to go as far as to entrance her in your spell. To see a woman of pride like her reduced to an empty shell of her foremost self. How appalling. Really, she seemed pretty normal to me. You are a witch. No. Am I wrong? You are unable to refute a single claim made against me. Well, witch, let thee be cleansed.